So we're going to take a look at a few dip variations on the rings. Before you get to the rings, you need to have at least 5 solid push-ups on the floor. But once you've got that, we can start to work on these variations. So you want to set the rings up low enough that you can have your feet on the ground and up on your tippy toes. And you want to push into this top support position. So that means we're in this top support, we're pressing down into the rings, our shoulders are depressed, our arms are straight. So I'm finding this position. So you just might have to move the rings up and down to find this position. And from here, we're locking out, and then we're going to break at the elbows, and we're going to start to bend, shoulders come forward, and we're going to drop down using the feet to take some of the weight from the movement. And then once we get to our end range, you should feel a big stretch through your biceps and through your shoulders, anterior delt. And then from here, we're just going to drive, press straight back up to the top position. All the way down, all the way back up. Obviously, this one is pretty subjective because you've got your feet on the ground and who knows how much weight you're taking with your feet. So what I want you to do is just be aware of that and see over time if you can take more and more weight through your arms and less weight through the feet, so we can start to simulate what it's going to feel like without your feet on the ground. So once you get to this level, and that's feeling pretty comfortable, the next thing we're going to do is a banded version. Once that first level feels good and you're taking some weight through the arms and you're ready for the next level, so level 2 is using a band. So we've got a thick band and a thin band here. I would start with a thicker band. It's going to give you more assistance. And what you're going to do is just loop it through the ring, tie it around the band so it secures itself just like this. You're going to hang on to that part, put the band through the other side like this. So the further you pull it through, so if I pull it all the way through like this, there's a small amount through here. This is going to give more assistance. And if I pull it through like that, there's a lot of slack there. This is going to be less assistance. So you might want to start like this, give yourself plenty of assistance with the band. And then as you get stronger and stronger, you can start to pull the band through. So it's less and less help with the band. But basically you just hang on to it and you're going to put one knee into the band just like this, hold that top support position just like we did before, and then from here we're going to drop down, elbows go nice and high, big stretch, get that bottom position, and then from here driving to the top and then locking the elbows out here. The next stage, once you progress through the bands and you can do multiple reps with the thin band, you might want to start to work on the negative, and then that leads us to the full dip. So the negative looks like this. You're going to jump to the top, holding the top position, and you're going to slowly work your way down. The lowering portion is the negative, so you're going to go really slow all the way down, finding that end range, and then assisting with your feet to get back to the top. The next variation is just doing ring dips. So we go here, we drop all the way down, big stretch at the bottom, and then driving back to the top. A couple more details here for the top support. Once you get it to this top position here, we can start to turn the rings out at the top to lock it in, turn it back, and then again move through our ring dips. To make it harder again, you can actually start to add some weight if you want to make the ring dips even harder.